Every man wants to be remembered, not for what he says, but for the energy he carries. A woman may forget your words, but she will never forget how your presence made her feel. And one of the most subtle yet powerful moments where that presence speaks loudest is in a hug. In that brief connection, your calm, confidence, and control say everything about who you are. The question is, what do your actions communicate? You're watching Stoic Reflections, the place where men master control, silence, and strength. Because attraction isn't built through noise or performance. It's built through stillness, through the quiet power of a man who knows his worth and doesn't need to prove it. 1. Hold her with confidence. A Stoic man doesn't chase approval, he radiates calm certainty. When you hug a woman, she can feel whether you're grounded or insecure. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed, and move with quiet intention. Don't rush, don't hesitate. Confidence isn't in words, it's in the steadiness of your actions. When you hold her, do it fully but not forcefully. The perfect hug is firm enough to make her feel secure, yet gentle enough to show control. Weakness feels unsure, tension feels needy, calm strength feels magnetic. Your hands should rest naturally on her back, not too high, not too low. This shows awareness and respect. Stay present for a moment longer than expected, then release smoothly. A controlled exit leaves her feeling warmth and curiosity. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Let your thoughts be calm, certain, and grounded, and your presence will speak louder than any words ever could. 2. Lean in. Leaning in isn't just a physical gesture, it's a statement of presence. Most men hug without awareness. They wrap their arms, tap twice, and pull away. But a Stoic man leans in slightly, not out of need, but from calm engagement. That subtle movement says, I'm here, I'm grounded, I'm not afraid of closeness. When you lean in, your chest connects gently with hers, never forced, never hesitant. This is the energy of a man who's comfortable with intimacy, yet detached from outcome. The Stoics taught that control begins within, not over others. In this moment, your control is over your own energy, steady, confident, and self-contained. Keep your posture strong, shoulders relaxed, breathing slow. Let your presence do the work. She'll feel it, that mix of calm certainty and quiet strength that makes her relax into you. Leaning in is not about taking, it's about allowing her to feel your composure. And when a woman feels your peace, she naturally feels drawn to your power. 3. Use your hands wisely. In Stoicism, control is strength, and that includes the control you show through your touch. Your hands communicate far more than you realize. They reveal your confidence, awareness, and intent long before a word is spoken. When you hug her, your hands should rest calmly on her back, firm enough to convey stability, but gentle enough to show restraint. Too soft feels uncertain, too forceful feels possessive. True control lies in balance, the space between dominance and comfort. Let your hands move naturally, not nervously. A slow, deliberate adjustment of your palms along her back says, I'm present. It shows attention, composure, and quiet leadership. Women sense these subtleties instantly. As Seneca wrote, no man is free who is not master of himself. Your hands must reflect mastery, relaxed, sure, and disciplined. In that brief contact, she should feel the steadiness of a man who doesn't need to prove power. He simply embodies it. Your touch should never demand, it should reassure. That's the kind of energy that lingers, calm, composed, and unforgettable. 4. Timing is everything. A Stoic man understands rhythm, when to act and when to let go. The same principle applies to something as simple as a hug. Most men either rush it or hold on too long. Both extremes reveal a lack of awareness. Presence lives in balance. When you initiate the hug, do it with calm intention. Look her in the eyes first. Let her feel your grounded energy before you even touch her. That anticipation builds emotional weight. Then, hold her just long enough for her to sense your presence, not long enough to make her feel trapped. 2 or 3 seconds is often enough. If the moment carries emotion, maybe a little longer. The key is awareness. Feel her body language, her breathing, her stillness. When the timing is right, release slowly. Don't pull away abruptly. That breaks the connection. Marcus Aurelius said, "Take refuge in the simple rules." In a hug, the rule is simple. Stay long enough to be felt, but not so long that it becomes need. Control your timing, and you'll control the impression you leave behind. Calm, assured, and unforgettable. 5. Use eye contact. A Stoic man connects not through words but through presence, and nothing expresses presence more clearly than the eyes. Eye contact is silent confidence. It says, "I see you, and I'm not afraid to be seen." Before the hug, meet her gaze. Hold it for a moment. Calm, steady, and unhurried. It creates anticipation and emotional grounding. During the hug, stay aware of her face. If your eyes meet briefly, let it be soft and natural, not forced. After the hug, look at her again, even for a heartbeat. That single moment of connection leaves a far deeper impression than any flirtatious line ever could. Your gaze should never chase approval. It should convey composure. Grounded eye contact shows that his emotions are under his command. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your reaction, calm, measured, intentional, reveals mastery. Women feel safety and magnetism in that steadiness. So look at her, not to impress, but to express who you are. Present, centered, and self-assured. 6. Match her energy. A Stoic man understands rhythm, not just in thought, but in energy. Every woman carries a certain emotional frequency in the way she moves, breathes, and connects. Matching that energy doesn't mean copying her. It means being aware enough to meet her where she is, calmly and confidently. If she's gentle, soften your hold. If she's playful, let a small smile accompany the hug. When she leans in, mirror that closeness naturally. When she pulls back, respect her space without resistance. This harmony builds trust. It shows emotional intelligence, not control. Seneca once wrote, "He who is brave is free." Bravery here means attunement, the courage to be present without needing to dominate the moment. A man who can feel her energy and adjust effortlessly communicates strength beyond words. In that brief exchange, she feels your calm alignment. Not chasing, not proving, just being. And in that stillness, attraction deepens. Presence becomes power. 7. Leave a lasting impression. A Stoic man never ends a moment carelessly. The way you release a hug says as much as how you began it. Don't pull away abruptly, ease out slowly, maintaining calm control. This small act reflects composure, a man who moves with purpose, not impulse. As you step back, let your eyes meet hers once more. Offer a faint, genuine smile, not to impress, but to convey peace. A Stoic knows that lasting impact comes not from intensity, but from presence. The energy you leave behind will echo long after you're gone. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." Likewise, the best impression isn't forced, it's effortless. End the hug with grace, and she'll remember not just the touch, but the steadiness behind it. Every movement, every breath, every look should communicate calm mastery. That's what women remember, Not the gesture, but the peace that surrounded it. When you control your energy, you control the atmosphere. And that, more than words or charm, is what makes your presence unforgettable. Every small gesture is a reflection of your discipline. A Stoic man knows attraction isn't about chasing, impressing, or proving. It's about embodying calm strength, emotional control, and quiet confidence. Even something as simple as a hug becomes a mirror of your inner state. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When your presence radiates peace, when your touch shows restraint, and when your eyes reveal composure, she'll feel it. And she'll remember it. You're watching Stoic Reflections, the place where men master control, silence, and strength. If you're ready to become that man, calm, grounded, and unshakable, like this video, subscribe, and comment "Power" below to declare your growth.